Palestine, Israel. I'm going to make this video very simple. If you are someone who's paying attention to what's happening in that side of the world, or you're becoming newly aware and you are confused, you don't know who's right or wrong, you don't know what is right or wrong, this video is for you. Over the weekend, the Israeli military used US munitions to attack a school in Gaza, killing over 100 Palestinians, men, women, and children. Humanitarian organizations said that there was not a single body left intact, all dismembered beyond recognition. And it is the latest of a series of atrocities that have been taking place over the past 10 months, unimpeded, unchallenged by the global north. And you might ask, what is Israel's response to that? Well, the response is A, it was a mistake. The same repeated mistake you made yesterday, the day before that, and the day before it. And that's when they're willing to claim it was a mistake. In most cases, they're pretty unashamed about it. B, the more common response is, well, we're going after Hamas. What do you expect us to do? Give us a break. And the response from our US officials, walking up to podiums like robots without a single drop of blood coursing through their body, offering the soulless response, like an android on auto repeat, that Israel has the right to defend itself, Israel has the right to defend itself, glitch, Israel has the right to defend itself. Let me help you understand what Israel does not have the right to do. And we know they don't have the right to do it because we would not accept it here in this country. If you're going after an alleged criminal, an alleged bank robber, an alleged killer, an alleged terrorist, call it what you want, and they run into a bank, you don't have the right to drop a bomb on the bank. If they run into a hospital, you don't have the right to drop a bomb on the hospital. If they run into a school and barricade themselves in a classroom behind children and teachers, you don't have a right to drop a bomb on the school. If they run into a church, you don't have the right to drop a bomb on the church. If they run into a movie theater, you don't have the right to drop a bomb on the movie theater. If they run into a mall, you don't have the right to drop a bomb on the mall. So when we find ourselves trying to figure out what's right or wrong in the world, the age-old question becomes, if we know it is wrong because we don't want it for ourselves, then why are we willing to accept it for others? It's wrong. And you're allowed to say that it's wrong. As a good person, no one can bully you into saying that it's not. And to say so is neither pro-Palestinian or anti-Semitic, and you should spend some time learning what Semitic people are. To say that it is wrong is a humanitarian position. It is a position that says, I am human. If you're going after someone who you believe deserves to be caught or dealt with, and they run into a university, you can't bomb the university and say, what do you expect me to do? That's not complicated, that's not radical thinking. It's wrong and you're allowed to say so. And don't let anyone bully you into being numb about these things. It's wrong, you're allowed to say so and you should say so. And by the way, you don't have to make a video saying so. You're allowed to say so in your friend circle, in your family circle. You're allowed to say so with your dollars and where you decide to spend your money. You're allowed to say so in the voting booth. You're allowed to say so in however you move through life. Decide what your voice is. Decide what your response is. Not everyone's going to take to the street and hit the front lines and protest and call up their elected officials. Look, there's lots of things that you can do, and I would advocate for a lot of those things. I know everyone's not going to do that, but decide what your response is. Do not be unresponsive. Do not be an android. So it's wrong. You know that it's wrong, and it's wrong for everyone. Now reflect and figure out what is my response to that.